don't really know why I didn't share this before. Like my brother's living in my grandparents' house because they're both dead. Um, and my great grandparents used to be farmers. So my grandma and my great aunt, they both grew up on a farm. And my great aunt, fortunately, is still alive, and she's turning 86 next month. And like, she's still growing her own vegetables. There's tomatoes and peppers and salad and beans and zucchini and I don't know what else in the garden, salad and carrots, and um, she's still kicking it. This is pretty amazing. I really felt like I should share that because I think it's pretty. I'm impressed. Um, I haven't been doing too well the last couple of days. I don't know. I'm sleeping a lot. I guess it's partially the medication and partially my subconscious trying to cope with everything, but that's okay. Bye. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. Um, it took me most of Sunday night to actually just sort the footage of the big vlog. I did most of the editing yesterday and just exporting it today, and I'll be uploading it today. By the time I'd finished editing yesterday night, my brother and his girlfriend Esther, they just got home from work, and we basically sat down and watched the entire video together. Which was kind of nice, cause like they got to see my perspective of the last 10 days. I was quite surprised by how straightforward the narrative kind of was. I've almost been exclusively talking about. I mean, it's almost exclusively the story of me getting comfortable with the idea of going to clinic, and I'm still struggling to accept how bad I'm doing, but I'm getting comfortable with the idea of going to clinic. And I know I've said that before concerning my depression in general, but if you open up and share your mental health struggles and talk about your mental health struggles, you will realize that you're not alone. Like ever since I started talking about depression, so many friends and acquaintances started opening up about their mental health issues. And now that I start talking about the clinic, there's quite a bunch of friends and acquaintances who start sharing their stories of going to clinic, and you just wouldn't expect that. And people don't talk about this stuff. And if you're just my experience of sharing my story has mostly been a positive one. Because if you're being open and honest about what you're going through, people will respect that. And I mean, of course, there'll be gossip, but the people who gossip are the people you're not really in touch with. They're like acquaintances from your uni or stuff like that. People who don't really know you, and the people who know you and who engage with you on a daily basis, they've been really understanding and supportive in my case. Like everyone I talk to on a face-to-face basis has been really supportive. And you're not feeling as alone as you do when you're not sharing your story. So that's been pretty great. I feel like I need to reinforce anything that's remotely positive. Depression makes you feel isolated and alone. I've been talking about this a lot. And it feels like I'm helping my recovery by opening up and by getting the response that I'm not the only one who's dealing with this stuff. So that's good. Bye. I feel very uneasy. I feel like there's something lurking inside of me, like there's a panic attack building, just waiting to break through. And I've been feeling so unsettled all day. I don't really know what's going on. It might just be the fact that uploading the video, which is gonna announce that I'm looking into going to a clinic, is basically taking forever. I just really want to get this over with. I just want to have the video uploaded and share it and get this out of the way. I don't know. So I just shared the video of the last 10 days, which means that everybody can watch my coming to terms with the idea that I'll be going to a clinic. It still feels a bit awkward, but I mean, I'm always second guessing. I'm depressed. I worry about everything and about every option, about every choice I make. So I'm relying on my therapists and on my psychiatrist's evaluation, which is that I'm not responding to the meds, and ambulatory treatment is not sufficient at the moment to help me cope with life. So stationary treatment seems like the way to go, which means I'll be calling a couple of clinics hopefully within the next couple of days to set up the initial talks. And then I'll be waitlisted. And then I'll get a call someday telling me that I could come and go into clinic for stationary treatment. I'm probably still gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. It feels quite unreal, but it feels quite surreal. Oh well.